Hey there, Squirrel Army. It's time to react to Overlord Season 4 trailer. But just before we get any further into the video, if you're enjoying the content here, you can join the Squirrel Army by subscribing and turning on the notifications. It keeps the squirrels from eating your nuts. But with that, let's get back into the content. Alright, we're reacting to the Season 4 trailer for Overlord. I think Overlord's one of those anime that a lot of people kind of maybe forgot about to a small degree. I don't know. It's one of those odd animes. It's not one of the top animes. It's one of those old isekai animes to a degree, but it's kind of not an isekai as well. But he is trapped in another world. So it's one of those things that it finds its odd space, but I've liked the whole series so far, 1 through 6. I always felt like there's a few things missing, kind of thing, in some of the seasons and whatnot. I felt like Ainz would have, gone to war a little bit more or done more battles. Not himself, but he would have sent more armies out to do more things and kind of already conquered a little bit of land here and there. And things like that. I kind of felt like that would have happened pretty quickly and pretty easily, to be honest, because, hey, well, who's going to stop them to a degree? But also, I felt like in the first couple seasons, that it kind of felt like, well, he could have really, asserted himself into the situations. But I know he was just being careful and being tactful and whatnot. But again, it felt like, well, he could, use these opportunities to say, well, I'll just sit over here and control this land. Just don't mess with me, but, and you can come through my land and there'll be no problems, and things like that. So, or whatever. And I'll just, I'll do things for you and you'll do things for me and like things like that. But I'll control this area. Don't come into my area, but you can come, around my area, just not into my area. You can go through the towns and whatnot that you wanted to go through or make trades, and you can trade with us and whatnot, and we'll gladly, come to an agreeable arrangement and things like that. So, it's one of those things where I do feel like some of that was kind of like maybe a little bit lost in the space to a degree, and it took a lot longer for sort of more things to be happening in the world per se, rather than, figuring out what's kind of going on, what's happening and things like that. So it's a very interesting dichotomy and things like that. So, but anyway, it is what it is. But anyway, hey, we're going to get into watching this trailer. I know, again, we're late to the party. We're always late to the party, apparently. But hey, here we go. We're here to watch this. We're here to react to it because, hey, again, as I'll say, I want to talk about all these animes that I really like and see what people think and see what kind of content people want to get out of me here on the YouTubes. But hey, that is what it is. And hey, again, I don't want to spoil people to this, even though it's been out for like a couple weeks now, or whatever it is. I know some people are like, oh, but I don't want to see it through this. I want to see it for myself or whatnot and things like that. But we're just reacting to it, so hey, you shouldn't click on these things thinking that I'm not going to actually pay the clips or whatnot, because hey, that's the whole point, kind of, to a degree. But anyway, here we go. Kondokwa. Ainz all gone. The kingdom is decided to proceed. Ruined by the old dead. It's hell. I can still fight everything to make a utopia. Lord's dream, sweet like honey. No Man's Dawn playing. I don't really know that one too well, but hey, it is what it is. Learn. Better not lose. The dwarves. Dragons. Bear man. Dwarves. Lightning. More dwarves. Irons. I love how spoopy Irons looks as well, kind of this skeleton dude and whatnot. Like, and I love that they're all kind of monsters. None of them are like humans, even though like some of them are like semi-human, like the elves and whatnot or whatever. A somewhat cool fight there with Irons. Irons obviously not going all out, but there you go. Albedo in the arms of another man seems extremely wrong to me, but hey, that is what it is. Um, and I think it's a plant to a degree as well. And I haven't seen a lot of stuff that's in this trailer that seems to be repeated from last seasons or whatever. So that's that as well. It's one of those nice things to not have to have something be, like too repetitive on any of the things because you'd rather see new stuff. But hey, that's pretty much it for that one anyway. And it's giving us a date there near the end as we're waffling on, as I tend to do. But hey, that is what it is. As I say, you have to waffle on things like this because that's half the fun, isn't it? I think at least that's my observation of it. And hey, as I say, I love to talk about anime and gaming and all this cool stuff because hey, that's what I do for the most part all the time. And I just decided to make that into content and see if people enjoy that because hey, I don't want to just do things for the sake of doing them. I want to, have a reason for doing some of these things. And I feel like that this is a good way to sort of do some stuff. But hey, I could do some stuff in different ways or whatnot. But hey, you can let me know that and what you think about this in the comments below as well if you would like. And I would love to hear from you all because I like all of these like isekai animes as well. There's some that are better than others, as I say, and I think Overlord's an underrated one to a degree, as well. But hey, that is what it is as well. But yeah, you guys, as I say, can let me know what you think. Write all your thoughts down there in those comments below. I'll be sure to respond to them all because, as I say, I love interacting with you guys, talking about anime and gaming and all the geeky things that we talk about here on the channel. But yeah, if I don't see you down there in those comments, I'll see you in the next one.